The mountain top, walk on water, I got power, feel so royal. 1 second, I'ma strike for you. Diamond, platinum, no more for you. That adrenaline, never giving in. Giving up's not an option, gotta get it in. Witness, I got the heart of 20 men. No fear, go to sleep in the lion's den. That glow, that spark, that crown. You're looking at the king of the jungle now. Stronger than ever, can't hold me down. 100 miles gunning from the pitcher's mouth. Straight game face, it's game day. See me running through the crowd, feeling melee. No trick plays, I'm Bill Gates. Take a genius to understand me.
Sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah. Sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah.
We are looking for one more backup timer. One more backup timer for this event to start. And make sure that all these ladies and gentlemen get a backup time for their race.
Gotta love the life that we live in.
Sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a good feeling, yeah. Sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. I get a good feeling, yeah.
Still looking for one backup timer for this event to start. Need a backup timer for lane number 1.
Begin. Once again, just one backup timer. Just looking for one more backup timer. Thank you.
Open up the champagne, pop. It's my house, come on, turn it up. Hear a knock on the door and the night begins. Cause we've done this before, so you come on in. Make yourself at my home, tell me where you've been. Pour yourself something cold, baby, cheers to this. Sometimes you gotta stay in, and you know where I live.
We're still looking for one more timer before we begin tonight's competition. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Venema Aquatic Center on the campus of Calvin University for the 2024 MIAA Relay Meet. Before we begin tonight's competition, we would like to pause to honor those who have fought and continue to fight for the freedoms we enjoy in the United States of America with the playing of the Star-Spangled Banner. Active and retired military may render the appropriate salute while we all rise for the playing of our national anthem. What the heck? One moment. The first event of the night is event number 1. This is the women's 200-yard medley relay. There are 2 heats. Heat 1. Swimming in lane 1, the Calvin E relay of Hytonic, Pancratz, Kelly, and Winkle. Lane 2, the Calvin D relay of Beagle, Hopek, Caspit, and Shutter. Lane 3, the Hope D relay of Ryden, Wesley, Pitra, and Schaefer. Lane 4, the Kalamazoo B relay of Sawyer, Minzemeyer, Finks, and Williams. Lane 5, the Calvin C relay of Fippen, Harrison, Miedema, and Harris. Lane 6, the Hope C relay of Bills, Remenschneider, Valentine, and Whedon. Lane 7, the Calvin F relay of Og, Hoover, Deluski, and Trupfellner. And coming into a finish, going to be Lane 5, Calvin C relay at 1:54.26. Hope C relay at 1:56.82. Hope's D relay on the wall at 1:57.95 in Lane 3. Calvin's D relay on the wall in Lane 2 at 1:58.50. Fastest anchor leg right there, Lane 2 at 25.25. Up next, Heat 2. Swimming in Lane 1 is the Hope B relay of Wedeking, Horsley, D'Erico, and Wozniak. Lane 2, the Kalamazoo A relay of Brainaman, Minzemeyer, Turner, and Gentry. Lane 3, the Calvin A relay of Merkel, Farrell, Sunday, and Benjelink. Lane 4, the Albion A relay of Glazer, Smith, and Fathman. Lane 5, the Hope A relay of Herman, Kraus, Gidley, and Turner. Lane 6, the Olivet A relay of Stowell, Schroll, Lawson, and Spar. Lane 7, the Alma A relay of Floros, Smith, Bigelwitz, and Voisenet. Lane 8, the Calvin B relay of McNerney, Radowski, Ganger, and Andrews. Top split in the heat right there. The Calvin A relay there at 27.24. In Lane 3, that was Emma Merkel for Calvin University. The meet record in this event is a 1:47.90 set last year by Calvin University, Merkel, Bajwa, Farrell, and Benjelink. 1:47.90 is the meet record. Calvin and Hope hit the water together at 56.89 and 56.91. The fastest breaststroke split so far, 29.35 there for Hope's A relay in Lane 5. That was Sarah Kraus for the Dutch. $122.6 and $122.7 off the block there. Firing away, that was $25.75 there for Gidley in Lane 5 for Hope. Top butterfly split in the pool. It's going to be coming down to a finish here in lanes 3 and 5. And the touch goes to Calvin University at 1:46.59 in lane 3 for the Knights. Hope touching in at 1:46.88. That is a new meet record at 1:46.59. That relay consisting of Merkel, Farrell, Sunday, and Benjelink. Well done, ladies. Up next is event number 2. This is the men's 200-yard medley relay. There are 2 heats. This is heat 1. Swimming in lane 2, the Calvin E relay of Fippen, Schmid, Jakubowski, and Van Solen. Lane 3, the Calvin C relay of Ziegler, Ketra, Wichert, and Logan. Lane 4, the Kalamazoo C relay of Hodgson, Ahmed, Christopher, and Fui. Lane 5, the Calvin D relay of McKinney, Fol, Nguyen, and Patel. Lane 6, the Calvin G relay of Crudelli, Campbell, Bales, and McIntyre. Lane 7, the Calvin F relay of Ternage, Cromp, Kulaga, and Rose. And coming into a finish here, 1:37.83 takes the time in heat 1 there. In lane 3, the Calvin C relay of Ziegler, Ketra, Witcher, and Logan. Calvin D relay touching in second there at 1:39.36 in lane 5. Up next is heat 2 for the men's 200-yard medley relay. Meet record in this event is 1:31.89, set in 2022 by Holsteg, Gemmen, Peterson, and Harris of Calvin. In lane 2, the Alma A relay of Grav, Reel, Nielsen, and Barrett. Lane 3, the Calvin A relay of Platt, Gemmen, Bajwa, and Mullen. Lane 4, the Albion A relay of Steele, Sanchez, Sink, Boersma, and Piper. Lane 5, the Kalamazoo A relay of Heika, Danielson, Earhard, and Kuselka. Lane 6, the Calvin B relay of Halberg, Crudelli, Tolby, and Seidelman. Lane 7, the Kalamazoo B relay of Ahmed, Jones, Dixon, and Butters. Top time there, 23:34 there in lane 3 for Calvin University's Charlie Platt. (26:23) so far, top time in the breaststroke there. Caleb Gemmen for Calvin University in lane 3. 26:74 though from lane 6. Calvin's B relay, that was Anthony Crudelli. A 22:0 there on the fly leg from David Bajwa. And that will stand as the top time on the fly splits. The 22:65 in lane 6 there from Andrew Talby is the second fastest. And Calvin on the wall already at 1:32.16. That is a new, no, excuse me, that is not a new meet record, excuse me. Just a half second off that meet record. Coming in second there at 1:35.44, the Calvin B relay in lane 6. The winning relay names of Platt, Gemmen, Bajwa, and Mullen. Up next is event number 3. This is the women's 200-yard backstroke relay. There are 2 heats. This is heat 1. Disqualification, event number 2, the men's 200-yard medley relay. The Calvin A relay disqualified. Calvin B relay takes the next time on the top of the sheet there at 1:35.44. Swimming in lane 3, the Calvin B relay of Harrison, Benjelink, Mers, and Beagle. Lane 4, the Hope B relay of Turner, Whedon, Wesley, and Bills. Lane 5, the Calvin C relay of Bedford, Ogg, Bartman, and Sadowski. Backstrokers using their once-a-year opportunity to get a flyover start on the backstroke splits. And coming into a nice finish here for Heat 1 goes to Calvin's B relay in lane 3 at 1:55.70, just 9/100ths of a second there to finish that race. Hope's backstroker in lane 4 actually did outsplit at 28.85, but Beagle held him off in lane 3. Up next is Heat 2. Swimming in lane 2 is the Olivet A relay of Stowell, Kinnunen, Spar, and Heitman. Lane 3, the Alma A relay of Black, Drunicki, Demerits, and Mendez. Lane 4, the Calvin A relay of Merkel, McNearney, Fippen, and Andrews. Lane 5, the Albion A relay of Campbell, Perfili, Glazer, and Kreb. Lane 6, the Kalamazoo A relay of Gentry, Brenneman, Williams, and Sawyer. Lane 7, the Hope A relay of Martin, McGee, Potter, and Ryden. The meet record in this event is 1:47.46, held by Calvin. That relay of Merkel, Norman, McNearney, and Gable set in 2023. Calvin in the lead at the 100-yard mark at 53.68. It's going to take a 26.3 to scratch that record off at 1:47.46. Going to take a 26.3 for lane 4 to scratch that record. Not today. 1:49.33 still the top time there in lane 4 for Calvin. Bringing it home at 28.20 there was Ella Andrews for Calvin University. Hope College on the wall in lane 7 there at 1:52.17. Anchoring in at 27.68 there was Lily Ryden. Third to Olivet at 2:07.28 in lane 2. And that's going to do it for our women's backstroke relays. Up next is event number 4. This is the men's 200-yard backstroke relay. There is only one heat. Quiet for the start, please. Quiet for the start, please. Swimming in lane 1, the Calvin B relay of Turnage, Ziegler, McKinney, and Halbert. Lane 2, the Kalamazoo B relay of Millerov, Hodson, Ahmed, and Deneen. Lane 3, the Albion A relay of Hung, Cron Willis, Schaff, and Barr. Lane 4, the Calvin A relay of Campbell, Hayes, and Platt. Lane 5, the Kalamazoo A relay of Dixon, Kaselka, Ahmed, and Haika. Lane 6, the Alma A relay of Mull, Stahl, Gray, and Barrett. Lane 7, the Calvin C relay of McIntyre, Benjelink, Wermeister, and Fonte de Moraes. The meet record in this event is 1:32.95. That's set last year by Bajwa, Hayes, Campbell, and Platt of Calvin University. .47.84 at the 100-yard mark. 23.2 there from Corey Campbell in lane 3. .110.78 at the 150. And 1:32.98 is the final time. Just 3/100ths of a second off the record. 1:32.98 is the final time there. Calvin's B relay touching in at 1:39.66. Kalamazoo's A relay on the wall third there at 1:42.20 in lane 5. Albion's A relay at 1:48.12 in lane 3. That's going to do it for our men's 200-yard backstroke relays. Up next is event number 5. This is the women's 200-yard breaststroke relay. There is only one heat. Swimming in lane 1 is the Calvin D relay of Pankratz, Turner, Beagle, and Mers. Lane 2, the Hope A relay of Horsley, Stoll, Remenschneider, and Ryle. Lane 3, the Kalamazoo A relay of Minzemeyer, Finks, Turner, and Minzemeyer. Lane 4, the Calvin A relay of Sunday, Radowski, Ganger, and Farrell. Lane 5, the Albion A relay of Grab, Nguyen, Smith, and Glazer. Lane 7, the Calvin B relay of Harrison, Kelly, Hopek, and Irway. Lane 8, the Calvin C relay of Hoover, Mering, Bedford, and Trieb-Fellner. This is the most elusive pool record in this entire event's history. At 2009 was set at 206.07. This record from 2009. The record is 206.07. That was held by Calvin's Council, Colasardo, Vale, and Roberts. Hope in the water first there at 1:34.46, splitting 31.2. .206.07 is the number, and has been the number for 15 years. .204.205. It is broken. 15 years. 205.06 is the new meet record for the 200 breaststroke relay. Anchoring there at 29.97 is Maggie Farrell for Calvin University in lane 4. Hope touching on the wall, also breaking the record at 2:05.60 in lane 2. Calvin's B relay on the wall there at 2:15.30 in lane 7. That's going to do it for our women's 200 breaststroke relay. Up next is event number 6. This is the men's 200-yard breaststroke relay. There is one heat. Lane 2 is a Calvin C relay of Full, Kromp, Schmid, and Wermeister. Lane 3, the Kalamazoo A relay of Danielson, Kaselka, Jones, and Dixon. Lane 4, the Calvin A relay of Bajwa, Talby, Gemin, and Hayes. Lane 5 is the Alma A relay with no names. Lane 6 is the Albion A relay of Sanchez, Sink, Galvin, Thompson, and Pfeiffer. Lane 7, the Calvin B relay of Crudelli, Herrera Mora, and Yakubowski, and Ketro. Top split in the pool there, 27-35 in lane 7. That's Crudelli. A contested battle between Calvin's A and Calvin's B at 55-14 and 55-17. A 26-8-0 pulls Calvin's A relay back into the race in lane 4. That's split by Andrew Tulby. And Caleb Gemin passes off to Tim Hayes at 120.81. 25.67 on the split there in lane 4. The meet record in this event is 148.54, set 2 years ago by Calvin, Gemin, Minor, Crudelli, and Harris. And that's a new meet record, 147.77 in lane 4. Bringing it home there was Tim Hayes for Calvin University, bringing it home at a 26.96. Matching that time exactly, teammate in lane 7 to get a 26.96 at 149.75 for a total time to take second place in that relay. That was Alex Ketro. Up next is event number 7, the women's 500-yard progressive relay. Once again, this is event number 7. This is the women's 500-yard progressive relay. There are 2 heats. This is heat 1. Swimming in lane 2, the Alma B relay of Leischol, Wilson, Drew Nicky, and Demerits. Lane 3, the Calvin D relay of Og, Turner, Sadowski, and Hytonic. Lane 4, the Calvin C relay of Serbanovsky, Cho, Winkle, and Maring. Lane 5, the Hope B relay of Remen Schneider, Kraus, Pizzera, and Herman. Lane 6, the Calvin B relay of Hopek, Fippen, Andrews, and Streelman. open the lead there in lane 5 at 51.84. Splitting 25.44 there on the first leg is Maddie Remenschneider for the Dutch. The order of splits in this, 50, 100, 150, and 200. The only opportunity to swim 150 yards competitively as a race all season long. Calvin and Hope hit the water at 2:53.5 and 2:54.8. Dead even there between Calvin and Hope's B relays. Looks like Hope got the outsplit there at 26.17 to catch up. That's Katie Herman for the Dutch in lane 5. Two 100ths of a second separating them right there. Hope with the slight outsplit once again. Those two 100ths belong to Miss Herman in lane 5 for the Dutch. Becca Streelman with a little bit of sign of life there at 31.26 in lane 6. 31.78 there for Ms. Herman. A relay 200 to get the blood pumping in lanes 5 and 6 here. A nice race to start the meet off. And it's going to come down to the last 25. Becca Streelman got about a body length there. 4:53.07. Calvin takes the duel there between lanes 5 and 6. A great race for all 8 ladies involved. That relay of Hopek, Phippen, Andrews, and Streelman. Nice job, ladies. 4:53.07, 4:54.4, and 5:05.32 on the wall there in lanes 6, 5, and 4, respectively. Up next, another heat of progressive freestyle relays. Heat 2 for the 500 progressive. Heat 2. In the A heat for the 500 progressive, lane 3, the Hope A relay of Valentine, DeErico, Swingewood, and Martin. Lane 4, the Hope A relay of Gray, Campbell, Musino, and Perfili. Lane 5, the Calvin A relay of Benjelink, Harris, Poe, and Merkel. Lane 6, the Alma A relay of Voicenet, Ludima, Faloros, and Neely. Lane 7, the Kalamazoo A relay of Sawyer, Gentry, Brenneman, and Williams. The meet record in this event is a 4:41.62, set last year by Benjelink, Farrell, Gable, and Merkel of Calvin University. Lane 5 and 3 between Calvin and Hope holds the race here at 2:16.92 and 2:17.35 there at the last wall. In the water right now is Swingewood and Poe. Swingewood for the Dutch and Poe for the Knights. Poe passing off to Merkel and Swingewood passing off to Martin. 2:46.15 at the 300-yard mark. Once again, the record 4:41.62. Record of 4:41 is within striking distance there. 4:41.62. Merkel's got to split about a 29 on her last 50 to make it happen. 4:41.62. Not quite. That's all right. 4:43.38 final time there, lane 5. That relay consisting of Benjelink, Harris, Poe, and Merkel. Hope on the wall at 4:50.56 in lane 3. That relay consisting of Valenti, D'Erico, Swingewood, and Martin. Almala on the wall there in lane 6 at 5:08.49 in lane 6. Kalamazoo on the wall at 5:24.49 in lane 4. That's going to do it for the women's 500-yard progressive freestyle relays. Up next is event number 8. This is the men's 500-yard progressive free relay. There are 2 heats. This is heat 1. Swimming in lane 2, the Calvin D relay of Ketro, Kulaga, Wichert, and Credelli. Lane 3, the Calvin B relay of Logan, Bensolin, Herrera Mora, and Halberg. Lane 4, the Kalamazoo B relay of Christopher, Millerov, Fui, and Deneen. Lane 5, the Calvin C relay of Patel, Bales, Rose, and Stimpert. Lane 6, the Calvin E relay of Campbell, Benjelink, Wayne, and McIntyre. .150 freestylers up on the blocks. Calvin puts a pair in the water in lanes 2 and 3 at 1:11.55 and 1:11.32. Calvin C relay at 1:13.24. Kalamazoo in at 1:20.20. .200 freestylers stepping onto the blocks to close out the first heat of the men's 500-yard progressive relay. 50, 100, 150, and 200, with 150s closing out now here. Lane 3 in the lead there, the Calvin B relay. That's Diego Herrera Mora in lane 3 for Calvin, passing it off to Ryan Halberg. And Hallberg coming home here. Touching in at 4:14.80 in lane 3 for Calvin University. Last 50 for Ryan there at 27.92. Calvin C relay on the wall, second there at 4:21.71 in lane 5. The winning heat relay consisting of Logan, Vensolin, Herrera Mora, and Hallberg. Third on the wall, Calvin D relay at 4:27.9 and Calvin's E relay at 4:35.86. That's it for heat 1 of the men's 5 free progressive. Up next is our top heat for the men's 5 free progressive. Swimming in lane 3, the Albion A relay of Boersma, Barr, Galvin, and Sanchez Sink. Lane 4, the Kalamazoo A relay of Earhart, Heika, Jones, and Butters. Lane 5, the Alma A relay of Fowler, Scheck, Reed, and Mull. Lane 6, the Calvin A relay of Campbell, Mullen, Seidelman, and Platts. The meet record in this event is 4:05.72, set in 2019 by Holsteg, Harris, Randall, and Iturbe of Calvin University. Corey Campbell sets the pace there at 22.18 in lane 6 for the Knights. Top 50 split so far. Vlad Mullen picking off him in lane 6 there, out in a 21.7. 100 yards in, Albion at 46.8, Kalamazoo at 48.6, and Alma at 52.63. 150 freestylers stepping up onto the blocks. 2 men down and 350 yards to go. Vlad Mullen out in 21.7, back in 24.8. Albion anchoring on that last 50 there at 24.5. That'll be Mr. Billy Barr there in lane 3. .50 yards to go here for Josh Seidelman in lane 6 for Calvin. Lead swimmer 1:59.87 at the halfway mark. And Charlie Platt hits the water at 2:25.88 for the Knights in lane 6. And Calvin on the wall there at 4:13.78 in lane 6 for the men's 500-yard progressive relay. Kalamazoo second on the wall there at 4:29.24 in lane 4. Top time there goes to Campbell, Mullen, Seidelman, and Platt. 4:13.78. The second spot there for Kalamazoo's was Earhart, Heika, Jones, and Butters. Up next is event number 9. This is the women's 200-yard butterfly relay. There are 2 heats of fly. This is heat 1. Swimming in lane 3 is the Calvin B relay of Shutter, Miedema, Casapit, and Kelly. Lane 4, the Hope B relay of Swingewood, Bills, Schaefer, and McGee. Lane 5, the Calvin C relay of Serbanovsky, Cho, Deluski, and Irway. 27.62 on the lane 3 B relay from Calvin there, led off by Grace Shutter. Halfway through the race, 55.36 there in lane 3. All 27.7s so far for the B relay in lane 3. Let's see if Kaylin Kelly's got that in her mind as well. 28.3. 1:51.40 top time there for heat 1 of the women's 200-yard fly relay. Up next is heat 2 for the women's 2 fly relay. Swimming in lane 3 is the Olivet A relay of Schroll, Lawson, Kinnuan, and Heitman. Lane 4, the Albion A relay of Musino, Nguyen, Kreb, and Fathman. Lane 5, the Calvin A relay of Sunday, Radowski, Ganger, and Farrell. Lane 6 in the lead there with a 26.33, led off by Gidley, Wedeking, DeErico, and Wozniak. Lane 7, the Kalamazoo A relay of Munzemeyer, Finks, Turner, and Gentry. The record in this event is held by Calvin at 1:45.68. Farrell, Miedema, Fisher, and Sunday. The Dutch in the lead as they pass it off to the halfway mark. 52.80 leads the pool there. 26.14 fastest split on the second swimmer so far. That second split going to Elise Radowski. Anchors stepping up onto the blocks. Once again, the time 1:45.68. .26.32 there from Hope in lane 6. That was Emmy DeErico for the Dutch. 1:19.12. Anything faster than a 26 is going to grab a new meet record. And it goes to Hope College at 1:44.54 with a new meet record. Anchoring in at 25:42 there for the Dutch is Laurel Wozniak. Maggie Farrell with a 24:64 in lane 5. Great split, not enough to get the job done. 1:44.54, the new meet record for the Dutch. Up next is event number 10. This is the men's 200-yard butterfly relay. There is only one heat. Swimming in lane 1, the Calvin D relay of Ring, Wayne, Reeder, and Fonte de Moraes. Lane 2, the Albion A relay of Cron, Willis, Hung, Schaff, and Steele. Lane 3, the Alma A relay of Barrett, Gray, Scheck, and Nielsen. Lane 4, the Kalamazoo A relay of Kaselka, Earhart, Hodson, and Deneen. Lane 5, the Calvin A relay of Hayes, Campbell, Mullen, and Bajwa. Lane 6, the Calvin B relay of Talby, Witchert, Nguyen, and Ziegler. Lane 7, the Calvin C relay of Bales, Yakubowski, Devon, and Skotanis. The meet record in this event is a 1:30.29 set last year by Calvin's Cammy, Peterson, Campbell, and Hayes. .45.80 at the halfway mark in lane 5 for Calvin. .131.90 in lane 5 for Calvin. Takes the top time there. That is a few tenths off the meet record, but nonetheless a great swim. Up next is event number 11, the women's 3x500 yard freestyle relay. There is one heat. This is heat 1. Swimming in lane 2 is the Calvin B relay of Streelman, Winkle, Maring. Lane 3, the Olivet A relay of Spar, Schroll, and Lawson. Lane 4, the Calvin A relay of Merkels, Poe, and McNearney. Lane 5, the A relay of Neely, Floros, and Mendez. Lane 6, the Hope A relay of Pitera, Martin, and Wiedeking. Not reflected on your heat sheets, a relay order change was submitted. That is Poe leading off for Calvin in lane 4. The meet record in this event is a 15:59.9 held by Calvins Farrell, Gable, and Merkel from 2023. And Calvin hits the water there with the second swimmer at 5:07.60 in lane 4. That's Zoe Poe there for the Knights, 5:07.60. That's Maddie McNearney on the second spot in lane 4. And all number 2 500 freestylers are in the water. That's Winkle, Schroll, McNearney, Floros, and Martin. And Merkel hits the water for the first third swimmer in the pool there at 10:36.57 for the Knights in lane 4. All third swimmers in the water at the moment. Eden Maring in lane 2 for the Knights on the B relay. Kelsey Lawson for Olivet on the A relay in lane 3. Emma Merkel for the Knights in lane 4. Madeline Mendez for Alma in lane 5 on the A relay. And Megan Wedeking on lane 6 for Hope. Once again, that record is 15:59.9 set last year by Calvins, Farrell, Gable, and Merkel. And 15:49.10 is the final time for Calvin's A relay with a new meet record. That meet record now held by Zoe Poe, Maddie McNearney, and Emma Merkel for Calvin University. All right, up next is event number 12. This is the mixed 200-yard medley relay. There are 2 heats. This is heat 1. All right, here we go. Event number 12, the mixed 200-yard medley relay. 2 heats, heat 1. Swimming in lane 1, the Calvin F relay of Wormeister, Schmid, Serbanovsky, and Bartman. Lane 2, the Calvin D relay of McKinney, Cromp, Cassapit, and Irway. Lane 3, the Calvin G relay of Benjelik, Trip Fellner, Ring, and Hytonic. Lane 4, the Calvin Zoo B relay of Heka, Minzemeyer, Christopher, and Sawyer. Lane 5, the Calvin C relay of Ternage, Ketro, Miedema, and Cho. Lane 6, the Calvin E relay of Patel, Full, Shutter, and Turner. Lane 7, the Calvin H relay of Schouten, Miller, Lopez Zamundu, and Goodpaster. Lane 8, the Albion B relay of Forster, Thompson, Weissman, and Shea. Got a few diver relays out there. Keep your eyes peeled for some clean entries in lanes 7 and 8. And Calvin C. relay touching in at 147.53 in lane 5. That relay of Turnage, Ketro, Miedema, and Cho. Up next is Heat 2 for the mixed 200-yard medley relay event number 12. Quiet for the start, please. Lane 1, the Calvin B relay of Campbell, Credelli, Radowski, and Harris. Lane 3, the Calvin A relay of Bajwa, Gemin, Farrell, and Sunday. Lane 5, the Olivet A relay of Brown, Stowell, Gabrielson, and Schroll. Lane 6, the Albion A relay of Hung, Smith, Barr, and Fatman. Lane 7, the Kalamazoo A relay of Brenneman, Danielson, Earhart, and Williams. Lane 8, the Alma A relay of Neely, Smith, Reel, and Reed. The meet record in this event is held by Calvin University, Merkel, Gemin, Peterson, and Benjalink, 139.24. That order was female, male, male, female. The women bookended the top time there for the 200 mixed medley relay at 139.24 last year. $1:15.24 hitting the water there. You'll need a 24 or better to take that record. Just off the record at 1:39.43. The 2023 time remains the top time at 1:39.24. Albion's A relay touching in second there with a great time at 1:43.02. Calvin's B relay at 1:45.15 in lane 1. Up next, event number 13. This is the men's 3x500 freestyle relay. There is one heat. Lane 3 is the Olivet A relay of Horn, Brown, and Gabrielson. Lane 4, the Calvin A relay of Herrera, Mora, Hallberg, and Seidelman. Lane 5, the Alma A relay of Moll, Fowler, Stahl. And lane 6, the Calvin B relay of Reeder, Fippen, and Stimpert. The meet record in this event is a 14:45.08 held by Rep, Pierce, and Kiesling of Hope College from 2023. Diego on the wall at 450.09 in lane 4. Swimmer 2 in the water for the Knights in lane 4. That's Ryan Hallberg. Ryan Hallberg passes it off to Josh Seidelman of Calvin in lane 4 at 9:44.34 at the 1,000-yard mark. The record is 14:45.08, held by Hope College's Rep, Pierce, and Kiesling. Just a second off that meet record at 14:45. The final time at 14:46.51 there for the Calvin A relay in lane 4. Calvin's B relay on the wall there at 15:31 double zeros in lane 6. Alma on the wall at 16:20.03 in lane 5. Up next, event number 14, the women's 400-yard 4x1 IM relay. There are 2 heats. This is heat 1. Lane 3, the Calvin C relay of Mers, Kelly, Bedford, and Casapit. Lane 4, the Hope B relay of Turner, Ryle, Potter, and D'Erico. Lane 5, the Calvin B relay of Ganger, Fippen, Irway, and Harrison. Hope leads the way at 102.13 there in lane 4. That was Bella Turner. And Hope's B relay takes heat 1 with a finishing time of 4:10.69 there. That relay of Bella Turner, Lauren Ryle, Paige Potter, and Emma DeErico. That was just 1 second off the meet record coming from the B relay there. Lots to look forward here in heat 2 of the 4x100 IM relay. Lane 2, the Kalamazoo A relay of Munzemeyer, Finks, Turner, and Munzemeyer. Lane 3, the Hope A relay of Herman, Stoll, Kraus, and Gidley. Lane 4, the Albion A relay of Glazer, Kreb, and Smith. Lane 5, the Calvin A relay of Farrell, Poe, McNearney, and Radowski. Lane 6, the Alma A relay of Voisenet, Black, Figlewitz, and Ludema. Lane 7, the Olivet A relay of Stowell, Schroll, Spar, and Kinnuin. The record in this event is 4:09.86, held by the Dutch from Hope College. That relay of Kraus, Schaefer, Wesley, and Kirkman. Calvin leads off in a 59.31 there in lane 5. Hope second on the wall there, and the first swimmer at 1:00.74. It's going to be a great 300 yards coming up here in the women's 4x100 individual medley relay. And it's a showdown here for the last 100 yards, with Hope taking the lead there in the third 300-yard mark at 2:01.58. Excuse me, that's the 200-yard mark. My mistake. I'm getting excited. Halfway through the race. 2:01.82 in lane 5, 2:01.58 in lane 3. Two great swimmers down for each team, two great swimmers to go. Albion hitting the water there at 2:23.57 in lane 4. Alma on the wall at 2:28.07. Kazu at 2:21.22. Hope set this 4x100 IM relay record in 2021, making it the second oldest relay record prior to the 2:06 breaststroke record being broken tonight. And Hope hits the water at 3:00.59 in lane 3. Looking like they're going to absolutely smash this record at 4:09.86, holding minute averages across the swimmers so far. Greta Gidley in the water for the Dutch to anchor in lane 3. And Hope coming in for the finish under the 4-minute mark, 3:59.56. Probably swim of the night there. Bringing it home there was Greta Gidley for the Dutch. Calvin on the wall at 4:06.16 in lane 5. But a 3:59.68 is the new meet record, previously held by Hope and maintained with 9 seconds faster. Great swim, ladies. 4:29.18 there for Albion in lane 4, taking the 3rd spot. Olivet taking the 4th spot at 4:40.38. Up next is event number 15. This is the men's 4x100 yard individual medley relay. There is one heat. Swimming in lane 2, the Calvin C relay of Nguyen, McKinney, Schmid, and Sko-Tanis. Lane 3, the Albion A relay of Hung, Borsma, Sanchez, Sink, and Galvin. Lane 4, the Calvin A relay of Bajwa, Talby, Gemin, and Hayes. Lane 5, the Kalamazoo A relay of Dixon, Danielson, Ahmed, and Ahmed. Lane 6, Alma A relay of Real, Gray, Sheck, and Fowler. Lane 7, the Calvin B relay of Credelli, Ziegler, Jakubowski, and Herrera Mora. The meet record in this event is 3:31.61 set last year by Bajwa, Chimes, Abajiba, and Hayes. David Bajwa with a top time there in lane 4 at 54.51. A 54.75 ranking high in the marks there, and so is a 55.01. Brent Reel with the 55.01 there for Alma. And Cardin in lane 2 for Calvin with the 54.7. Anchors stepping up onto the block here to close out the 4x100 individual medley. And 2:41.96 is the time at the 300-yard mark there for Calvin in lane 4. Calvin's B relay in lane 7 at 2:47.03. Calvin's C relay at 2:51.15. Kazu in the water at 2:59.88. Followed by Albion at 3:00.50. Alma at 3:05.66. And Calvin touches with a 3:34.15 on the wall there in lane 4. Taking the top time there on that relay was Bajwa, Talby, Gemin, and Hayes. Calvin and B relay in lane 7 taking the second time at 3:40.39, and the C relay third at 3:50.74. That's going to do it for the 4x1 IMs. Up next, event number 16, the women's 200-yard freestyle relay. There are 3 heats. Heat 1. Test. Swimming in lane 2, the Alma B relay of Mendez, Drew Nicky, Wilson, and Leischel. Lane 3, the Hope E relay of Moody, Zupanik, Leonard, and Wida. Lane 4, the Calvin F relay of Deluski, Ogg, Pankratz, and Hoover. Lane 5, the Calvin G relay of Schouten, Berg, Grieser, and Heminghaus. I believe I'm looking at a few diver relays out there in the pool, always a fan favorite. Judges Awards. And Calvin's F relay on the wall at 1:51.29 in lane 4. That's going to do it for Heat 1 of the women's 200-yard freestyle relay. Nice job out there, divers. Up next is Heat 2. Lane 2 is the Calvin E relay of Hytonic, Streelman, Turner, and Sadowski. That was lane 2. Lane 3 is the Hope D relay of Potter, Remenschneider, Swinchwood, and Schaefer. Lane 4, the Calvin C relay of Miedema, Winkle, Cho, and Serbanovsky. Lane 5, the KZUB relay of Breenenman, Munzemeyer, Sawyer, and Munzemeyer. Lane 6, the Hope C relay of Ryden, Whedon, Bills, and Wesley. Lane 7, the Calvin D relay of Bartman, Maring, Beagle, and Mers. Leading the field in lane 3, the Hope D relay at 1:17.69. And coming into a finish at 1:44.13 to take Heat 2, the Hope D relay of Potter, Remenschneider, Swinchwood, and Schaefer. Calvin's C relay touching second there at 1:45.76 in lane 4. Up next is Heat 3 for the women's 200-yard freestyle relay. Lane 1, the Calvin B relay of Harris, Hopek, Shutter, and Poe. Lane 2, the Alma A relay of Neely, Demerits, Floros, and Smith. Lane 3, the Hope A relay of Wozniak, Turner, Ryle, and Herman. Lane 4, the Albion A relay of Perfili, Musino, Campbell, and Nguyen. Lane 5, the Calvin A relay of Sunday, Merkel, Andrews, and Benjelink. Lane 6, the Olivet A relay of Canoon, Lawson, Heitman, and Spar. Lane 7, the Kazoo A relay of Williams, Finks, Turner, and Gentry. Lane 8, the Hope B relay of McGee, Horsley, Stoll, and Valente. The meet record in this event is a 1:36.99 set last year by Calvin's Farrell, Benjelink, Gable, and Sunday. 1:36.99. Open Calvin once again neck and neck here in lanes 5 and 3, 48.88 and 49.14. A 23.82 there for the Knights in lane 5 with a slight lead at the 100-yard mark. That was Emma Merkel there for the Knights. A strong third leg there for Hope in lane 3. That was Lauren Ryle at 24.89. And it's coming down to the last 25. Looks like Benjelink lit the pool on fire there with her last 50. A 23.63 to take the top time at 1:38.02 in lane 5. Hope finishing at 1:39.04 in lane 3. And the third spot goes to Hope's B relay at 1:41.57 in lane 8. The Calvin B relay taking fourth there at 1:43.97 in lane 1. And that's going to do it for the women's competition this evening. Up next, event number 17. This is the men's 200-yard freestyle relay. There are 2 heats. This is heat 1. Swimming in lane 2, the Calvin G relay of Wormeister, Reeder, Scotanas, and Fonte de Moraes. Lane 3, the Calvin E relay of Benjelink, Devon, Witchard, and Stimpert. Lane 4, the Calvin C relay of Turnage, Bales, Kulaga, and Rose. Lane 5, the Kalamazoo C relay of Deneen, Millerov, Hudson, and Fui. Lane 6, the Calvin D relay of Full, Nguyen, Thippen, and McIntyre. Lane 7, the Calvin F relay of Campbell, Wayne, Credelli, and Ring. The Calvin D relay takes that in a nice shootout with the teammates there at 1:29.89 and 1:30.20 in lane 6 and 4. Up next is heat 2. Swimming in lane 2 for the last heat of the night. Calvin's B relay of Campbell, Patel, Logan, and Vinsola. In lane 3, the Kalamazoo A relay of Butters, Kaselka, Jones, and Hike. In lane 4, the Calvin A relay of Mullen, Seidelman, Campbell, and Platt. Lane 5, the Albion A relay of Sanchez, Sink, Shaft, Steele, and Piper. Lane 6, Kalamazoo B relay of Earhart, Ahmed, and Christopher. In lane 7, the Alma A relay of Stahl, Barrett, Nielsen, and Fowler. 21-26 there for Vladimir Mullen to lead off the race in lane 4 for Calvin University. The meet record in this event is a 1:23.30 set by Harris, Holsteg, Mullen, and Peterson of Calvin in 2022. 21:55 there on the third leg of the race for Calvin in lane 4. And 1:24:55 is the final time there for Calvin in lane 4. Anchoring at 20.62 was Charlie Platt for the Knights. That's going to do it for tonight's competition. We want to thank you all for joining us this evening. Thank you for swimming well, and we will enjoy the rest of the dual meet season. We wish you the very best until we see you again. Safe travels.